sinners are saved by grace alone, through faith alone, in Christ alone. You know what happens? Not just little communities, not just little, mission groups or whatever. You know what happens? Local churches. Those who trusted Christ were baptized and joined local churches. Explicitly or implicitly, we see local churches, and this isn't even all. Jerusalem, Galilee, Judea, Samaria, Antioch, Cyprus, Ephesus, Joppa, Damascus, Philippi, Iconium, Lystra, Derbe, Thessalonica, Galatia, and Phrygia, Troas, Corinth, Tyre, Athens, Rome. That's just a smattering list there. It doesn't even cover it all. And I understand that what you're going to argue, some of you may argue, not in a mean way, but maybe you'd ask a question. Well, hey, we don't have explicit information about all of these churches. But here's what we do have. Here's what we do have. Go to Acts 15 for a second. Listen to this. This is so important. You're going to miss Acts if you don't understand stuff like this. Acts chapter 15, verse 41. And this is talking about Paul. Acts chapter 15, verse 41. And he went through Syria and Cilicia, doing what? Finding the mission groups or whatever, right? Finding these, we're really good at mission groups today, right? Finding these ministries, strengthening the ministries. No, the text says, and he went through Syria and Cilicia, strengthening what? The churches. So after this great controversy in Acts 15 of the early church, Paul goes into the areas and he strengthens the churches. So I'm just making the argument that the narrative of Acts means to show us that as the gospel is coming to these towns and these cities and these regions, and it talks about the disciples there and the brothers there, and you'll see that kind of language, that's synonymous for the fact that they were organized into formal assemblies that we call local churches. And so, well, hold on. What if you're wrong, though? Okay, so they're churches. Clearly, I see that they're churches. But what if what we think of the church is wrong? And what if these churches, they were just groups of people who said they're Christians, but they didn't really have pastors? They didn't really have membership? What if you're wrong? Because some people read Acts that way, and that's what they do. And they're like, well, we just need to have fellowship in houses, and there's nothing formal about it. Well, they haven't read Acts 14. Go back a chapter. In Acts 14, verse 23, says this, Acts 14, verse 23. And when they had appointed elders for them, elders plural, in every church singular, right? You will be united formally to a local body of believers under qualified leadership, advancing the kingdom together. You don't get to pick. These go together. You'll hear this a lot in the series, but there's no understanding of Christianity that is separate from the centrality of life in the local church.